introduction. UT today versus Sterling, the Golden Warriors. The Golden Warriors come in at 7-1. UT trying to make a playoff game. They're 5-3. 6-3 will ensure them probably a 6A playoff berth. 7-1 will ensure the, or 8-1 rather, will ensure the 5th-ranked Golden Warriors a home seed, a home game rather. So big game for both teams. One playing for home field advantage, one playing to get in the playoffs. What do you think about the game today?
Well, we're looking forward to a great ball game. I mean, for UT, this is the season. You know, they've worked real hard. They've had ups and downs in their year. At times, they look like they could be a championship team, and other times, why they were struggling a little bit. But it certainly looks like tonight's the night for them. You know, if they're going to make the playoffs, they've got to come out of it big. Each week, the last few weeks, they've been putting big stats up offensively, really moving the ball. Their ground game's really the best it's been. It's got better every week. And they're facing a very, very good Sterling football team who we know, if we followed for a few years, I believe they started clear back in like the 7th grade, and this team had not been beaten and all the way up until probably maybe last year's
playoff
juniors.
Game last year.
It was their first defeat. Now they've lost one game to a very good Ottawa team this year. They feature a very good running back in Dinsmore. And also, they were talking up in the box about the quarterback threw for over 300 yards last week. So we're facing a team that can do either way. They can be very flexible, and they can really come at the Panthers. They got their hands full, Doug.
Well, Max Gummer, coach for the Sterling Warriors, said they'll do whatever UT gives them. If UT gives them the run, they're going to run, and they featured Dinsmore, like you said, and if they're going to pass, they'll pass to Kiersgaard. And they've got the ability to put big numbers up on the field passing, so it'll be a real test for UT.
Well, it's a question of there's a little drizzle. Is it going to be a factor out there? You know, a good ball game. The Panthers have been able to put some points on the board. If they can put enough points on the board that their defense can keep them in the ball game, turnovers could end up making the difference in this ball game. You know, slippery football.
It made a difference 2 weeks ago when UT was playing Rock Island. And of course Rock Island favored to win that game. UT came in and did a real nice job on the offensive line, put up a lot of numbers, and it's a possibility that a wet field today and cold temperatures is about 42 degrees right now at game time may be to the Panther, maybe to the advantage of the Panthers if their line is a little bigger and stronger, is able to control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Tell you what, we got the cheerleaders over here. Well, before we cut for the game, let's see if we can get these girls to cheer for the camera. Let's get the cheerleaders on a little bit. We'll go back upstairs. Hey, we got a heated booth. We're inside tonight.
That's right. And I'm subbing for Jim Sanders. Jim, eat your heart out.
We're inside tonight, and it's exciting. So the sound is going to be a little tough as far as there's a pretty good crowd, and they're going to be in this, but we're not going to hear much of them because we're inside. Kind of quiet in that booth, and we want people to understand that there's not going to be as much hollering as we usually hear, you know, from the fans.
All right, well, you're going to hear from the UT cheerleaders, then we're going to have exciting Western Big Six football here from Roscoe Eads Field in Sterling, Illinois.
Take it over to the girls there.
Calling all kids, Nickelodeon's Mega Messamania live tour presented by Fruit Roll-Ups is coming to your town. It's a whole new slime game.
We're choosing teams, and everyone gets to play.
Help me control the slime.
It's Nickelodeon's biggest store ever.
$3 off with 2 proofs of purchase from Fruit Roll-Ups.
One show Friday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Mark of the Quad Cities in Moline. Tickets at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charge at 319-326-1111.
Come out and play!
Diane DeBoard would love to help you plan your next party. She specializes in ethnic hors d'oeuvres and a large variety of unique cuisine. From the simplest to the most elegant affairs, call Diane DeBoard Catering.
back, everybody. The game's just about to begin here. It's been a big night for Sterling. It's been senior night, and parents and everybody been out there for all the sports. Been having a lot of celebrations going on here. Sterling will be receiving tonight, but they introduced the Panthers offense, so I'll give you the offensive lineup, and then Doug, you want to give them the defensive lineup for Sterling? At center will be Brian Moons, number 51. At guards, we got Sean Keller and Josh Taranis. And at tackles, Kevin Ward and Joe Slick. At one end will be Ben Fagerlin and Ron Drew at the other end. At quarterback, we'll have Albert Duell. In their backfield, we'll have Ben Brooks, Sean Taylor, Jeff Spencer. How about the defense for Sterling?
Defense for Sterling, nose guard number 30, Camilo Quintana. The defensive guards are Jason Folsom, number 51, and number 88, Kit Kersgaard. Kersgaard goes both ways. You might remember him from last year. He's a great offensive end as well. Scott Mink, defensive end on the left side. On the right side is Josh Mendoza. Linebackers are Hauk, Cantu, Bohms, and Mendoza. The defensive backs, Kyle Ivey and Doug Densmore. Densmore also goes both ways. Great offensive back. Well, Brian, UT's kicking off. We're ready to go.
I believe so. Got Christensen kicking off for UT. Little squib kick. Picked up by Densmore. It's the ball back up to about the 35-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Sterling. We're underway, Doug.
All right. Well, Christensen on the tackle that time. Had about a 12-yard run for Densmore. And UT doesn't want to see him run wild today. Densmore could really hurt him.
Sterling comes up with the ring right.
Well, he's going to go.
He's going to go all the way.
First play from scrimmage. That's number 45, Scott Mink. Mink, Scott Mink.
Nothing fancy. Just a great run.
About a 65-yard run.
6-0. 11:23 to go in the first quarter.
No, I think he's got him at the 1. I think he's got him at the 1. We're on the 1-yard line here. Got him down at the 1. Boy, first play right off the bat. Running wild. This doesn't look good for UT. Audible. Densmore didn't make it.
Not much of a gain there, maybe a yard. Be second and about 3. Densmore gets his first carry of the night, and they're pretty easy to see who they're keying on, trying to take it away from him.
They surprised him with Mink on that 60-yard run.
Sterling up on the ball. Quarterback keeper.
Stopped. Brought back. Could be trouble if they want to run through Christensen. They may want to think about running up the middle of the line again.
Be 3rd down, about 1.5 yards for a touchdown. Big play for Sterling.
You know, most teams have double and triple teamed Christensen all year long, and Sterling might want to rethink that. Anything back up the middle, Christensen's going to be up to the task.
I think we'll see Minky again.
Pitch play. Densmore.
He's in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Sterling. Excellent play that time. Little outside tackle. Made a nice cut up field and took it in for the touchdown. 6-0, Sterling.
9:37 in the first quarter. took Sterling 4 plays. And the third play from goal to go was touchdown. Swinging gate for Sterling.
We tried another one, but it was last week. We just took it.
High snap. He gets it down.
Good.
It's good. 7-0. Sterling starts off on top with 9:37 to go in the first quarter. The Panthers will now get their first shot. Well, Doug, that was all that first play with Scott Mink.
Scott Mink, yeah. 60 yards, I think. He started from about the 30. And just it was a pretty simple play. Just a little dive off that left side, and they got a good block on our end, and he was gone.
So he shows he's got a little speed back there along with Densmore. Sterling been a good ball club all year, and they start off hot here right off the reel. The Panthers find themselves in the hole, and they're going to have to fight back.
Back to receive for the Panthers is Ron Drew. And up front, it looks like Taylor and Spencer.
Kiersgaard will be kicking off for the Warriors.
Well, he's got the biggest shoulder pads I've ever seen on a high school player.
Oh, maybe he's got big shoulders. He slipped as he kicked that ball.
Taylor touches it. It's loose at the 5. Drews picks it up. He's at the 3. Looking for running room. He's now, that's it, 5-yard line.
A little rough start there, huh, for the Panthers?
Well, it looked like Taylor might have had a shot at it, but the ball took a bad bounce and over the shoulder, and Drew ended up with it, and by the time he got it, it was too late.
It's easy to see the footing down there is a little slippery. Dole brings him up in the wishbone. Second man through.
He's got running room.
Spencer
first down.
Cuts back. Got first down up to about the 30-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Panthers.
Brought down by number 33, Chris Hauk.
This could be interesting if the Panthers move the ball like they've moved it the last 3 or 4 ball games. Is both teams going to move the ball up and down this field?
Hauk's a 5'11", 165-pound senior for the Sterling Golden Warriors. Offensive line.
Offensively across that front, we got Moans, Keller, Slick, Taranas, and Ward. Did a nice job blocking there. He's been getting better and better every week here for the Panthers.
Full house for the Panthers. Second man through.
Taylor is going to get about 4.
Brought down there by number 30, Camilo Quintana.
Got a good mark on it. It's going to be second down, about 5.
Well, you know, they have the same chance that they had against Rock Island. We've got the same kind of conditions. A little colder today. But that offensive line, if they have confidence in themselves, they'll be able to move the ball against this team. And so far, we've had about a 15, 20-yard gain, and we got 2nd and 5 right here.
Brooks hasn't handled the ball yet. He finally gets the ball there.
Fumble.
We got a fumble.
Let's see what we got.
Sterling. Motion, and they got the ball. Oh, there goes the first turnover.
Looked like it was either 75, Matt Clevenger, or number 30, Camilo Quintana. They were both right there.
So it's 1st and 10 Sterling. On about the 33-yard line of the Panthers. Brooks brings the ball up there at center, gets set. Tracy looking over the defense.
7:40 in the first quarter.
Go to pitch to Densmore, the same play they ran on the touchdown. He gets about 3, maybe 4 yards before he's forced back.
Taken back that time by number 63 for UT. That's Scott DeVries. Scott's a 5'10", 180-pound junior.
Oh my, they're only giving him 2 yards. I thought he got a little more than that.
Defensively for the Panthers, we've got Christensen at nose guard. The tackles are Inman and Ward. The ends, Santry and DeVries. Linebackers, Underwood and Hancock. And we'll tell you the rest in a minute. Christensen on the tackle.
Looks like Densmore straight ahead, picks up about 2. He's going to make it 3rd and 6. Maybe we'll get to see the passing game. We know this Tracy can throw the ball. They've been moving the ball pretty good in the air also.
All right, also in the backers for UT, Ryan Inman, the right cornerback, left cornerback Taylor, strong safety Damon Swanner, and free safety Brian Miller. Brian Miller having a great year this year for the Panthers.
Oh,
we got a fake. He's wide open. Touchdown Densmore.
Touchdown Densmore. A good misdirection play there.
Great block that time too by Matt Reynolds. Matt Reynolds turned our outside guy in and gave room for Densmore to run, and Densmore did it well.
That guy was Chris Houck.
Was it Houck on the run?
Yeah, 33, not 32. They're both about running there. They look the same, but.
Well, I tell you what, 2 big plays and UT's in the hole quick. All right, Sterling setting up that swinging gate again.
Well, you knew you was either going to get a pass play or a mixed direction play of some sort on that.
Well, it looks like we're keying on the inside and we're keying the wrong area.
They keying Densmore all the way. I don't know.
I think the block was on Underwood out there. It's good, 14 zip.
So with 6:06 to go in the first quarter, it's 14-0 as the Warriors take a commanding lead in the first quarter here.
Well, I tell you what, they've had 2 possessions and 5 plays and 2 touchdowns.
Well, both possessions, everything's come off of big plays. Panthers pretty well shut them down there in their 3rd and long, and they come back with the reverse. And this time, Chris Houck did a nice job really turning that corner, and there wasn't anybody out here. It was one man to beat, and he beat him.
Well, okay. Well, let's see if we're able to come back. Panthers really need to put something together here. They need a drive.
Back for United Township. Taylor is.
And then they got to find a way to make a defensive stop.
Spencer on the far side. Teeing the ball up is Kiersgaard.
Usually, if the Panthers get the ball clean, they do a pretty good job on their return. So they're a little shaky a couple times. They're just getting the ball, just playing the ball. Kit Kiersgaard will be kicking off. He slipped the first time. Let's see if he gets his foot into this one. Oh,
Long
nice kick. Beautiful kick.
Drew at the 4. It's at the 25. Brought down at the 25. That time by number 58.
Nice return.
Luke Durst and 44 Jake Mendoza.
Drew with a nice return that time. It was a beautiful kick. It's about a 21-yard return.
Kiersgaard's got a big foot. Put it down there on the 5.
The Panthers bring him up. Double wing formation. Brooks comes an inside counter to
nice
Spencer.
move. Brought down
About
that
3
time.
yards.
Brought down that time by number 44, Jason Mendoza. Mendoza is a 6'1", 175-pound junior. The defense for Sterling is Minky at left end, Folsom at tackle, nose guards Quintana, right guards Kit Kiersgaard, Mendoza at right end, Hauk, Cantu, Bohms, Mendoza, Ivy, and Densmore in the backfield.
Steve Lopez brings the play in for United Township.
Pitch play.
You got the pitch. Spencer.
Nice block on the end.
The pitch is to Spencer.
All right, got first down yardage. Real nice block that time by Sean Taylor and gave Spencer the room to come down that right side. Nice block by Sean Taylor.
Be 1st and 10 Panthers on the 30-yard line. 40-yard line, excuse me.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've been able to move the ball with the exception of that fumble. We could be in a 7-7 ball game right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they can take advantage of this field conditions and that strong up front and get some scores.
Brooks gets the dive. It's plain that Sterling is keying on Brooks the same as UT is keying on Densmore.
Brought down that time by number 45, Scott Mink.
Make it 2nd and about 9.
Well, you know, it was one of the big concerns for Coach Max Grommer of Sterling was our fullback, and it appears like they're going to be keying on him all day.
Well, they're in double wing again with the man in motion. Taylor in
Pass
motion.
play.
A little pass.
Overthrew.
Albert throws it high.
Overthrew Drew out there. Drew was open, and it would have been about an 8-yard gain, but he overthrew him.
So that'll make it 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Well, this is a big play for the Panthers this early in the ball game, Doug. We really need something to happen here.
Well, I'm going to guess it's either going to be Taylor or Spencer.
It's Spencer in motion. Taylor comes back the other way.
Oh, it's going to be short, though. He's going to be 4th and about 3
about 8
here.
yards on the carry.
Taylor had some room there. Looks like he just lost his footing.
Yeah. 4th down about 4, 3.5.
And we're going to punt.
Densmore is going back for Sterling. Mike Gorman, number 15, will be punting for the Panthers.
3:40 to go in the first quarter. We need to pin him down. We got a flag on the play, and that's not in a good spot either.
Punter slipped as he tried to kick the ball.
It's down by Matthew Harris down there.
I would imagine that penalty is in our backfield. It'll be against the Panthers.
We got a flag on the sideline and a flag from the referee, and they're talking it over right now.
Yeah, we'll see when they sort this out what's going to happen here.
No flag.
Waving off the flag. Okay, it'll be 1st and 10 Sterling. And the ball's on about the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Well, UT needs a big defensive stop right now. If they can pin them down here, get the punt back, and maybe they can make something happen on offense. But they can't afford another score, trailing 14-0 in the first quarter.
Well, they need to stay home and cover their bases.
Looks like about a 5-yard game. I think it's Densmore.
Yeah, you get about 5-6 yards on that carry. Nice surge by the offensive line that time for Sterling.
Brought down that time by Inman and Taylor. All right, 2nd and 5.
Sterling comes up with the wing right again with Hauk out there to the right side. That is where he was when he ran that reverse. Now the
Running
inside
room.
counter again. Little trap play there to Scott Mink, and if he hadn't have slipped, that might have went.
Well, Ron Drew was out there, but boy, they're running off tackle on us and run the right on the outside, running real well against us using their quickness. Sterling has great team quickness, it appears like. We got to find a way to stop them off tackle and stop them around end.
Well, they're using the flow of the Panthers against them there on a little trap on that nose guard. And
pitch play. Densmore.
A little room. About 4 yards. Be second and about 6.
Looked like he was brought down that time by Robert Christensen and Brian Inman.
37.
Here we are, 2nd and 5 again.
Christensen, nose guard, doing a nice job of flowing to the ball that time. Panthers got a problem. They got to try to stop this team.
U.T.H.S 5-2. Linebacker steps up, brought down by Christensen.
Scott Mink again. Fullback gets be 3rd and about 1.
But this game has been kind of all one-sided. There doesn't seem to be, at least there doesn't seem to be any real flow to the game for UT. UT doesn't appear to have gotten into this game yet.
No, the defense is, you don't see the gang tackling, you don't see the real lively going after it. They're kind of flat. I don't know if it's because they got scored on early or what, but they're a little flat looking.
Up the middle, first down and more. We got a flag in there. That looks like a face mask kind of flag.
It did. Holding.
Oh, there's a break.
It's a holding kind of flag.
There's a break. And it's going to be penalized from the spot of the flag, so it looks like it's going to be 3rd down, about 9. Big break for UT.
Yeah.
Big break for UT.
Hard to tell somebody's holding when the whole line was moving that direction so fast.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I was if I was Sterling, I'd do some kind of misdirection, or we'd be going around one of those ends again.
Well, I think they just want to establish the ground game there off the power side, and then that's always there, that little inside trap or that reverse. Try to stop him. And stretch the field now. He got hit.
75, Brian Inman. Big tackle, hurried the pass. 4th and 9, UT holds.
Well, that holding penalty really took them out of their drive that time, Doug.
It's a break for UT. Well, now back to receive the punt is Taylor and Spencer, I think. No, it's Ron Drew. Drew's going to let it go. It's going to be Panther ball at about the 24-yard line.
So, with 2 seconds to go in the first quarter, 14-0, Sterling leads. The Panthers get the ball back.
Well, maybe UT's been playing on the wrong side of the field. Maybe all the scores happen going right to left.
That could be. Which way is that wind blowing?
I think the wind's blowing across the field.
Yeah, that's not going to be it then.
All right. Well, we're at the end of the quarter. We're at Brian Eads Field in Sterling. Roscoe Eads Field, Brian's brother.
No, this is Brian Eads Field.
I think it's Brian's brother, and then Roscoe Eads Field.
That's right.
Where it's 14-0 Sterling.
Calling all kids, Nickelodeon's Mega Mesamania live tour presented by Fruit Roll-Ups is coming to your town. It's a whole new slime game. Win a private behind-the-scenes tour and meet your favorite Mega Mesamaniac.
Register to win at any Quad Cities Wendy's locations.
One show Friday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Mark of the Quad Cities in Moline. Tickets at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charge at 319-326-1111.
$3 off with 2 proofs of purchase from Fruit Roll-Ups.
Come out and play!
Diane DeBoard would love to help you plan your next party. She specializes in ethnic hors d'oeuvres and a large variety of unique cuisine. From the simplest to the most elegant affairs, call Diane DeBoard Catering.
Ball's on the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 Panthers.
Well, everybody for Sterling's up. We're within about 3 yards of the ball.
Ooh.
5-yard
Like
loss.
a broken play. Dual turnaround. There was nobody to hand the ball to, and he kind of hesitated a second there and takes a couple-yard loss. It'd be 2nd and 12.
Boy, Albert Duell was not very happy with that. Just slammed that football on the ground. Well, here we are with 2nd and 12 for UT.
That's a funny feeling, you know, when you turn around and there's nobody to hand the ball to. That's a bad deal.
All right, Sterling in that 5-2.
UT in the wishbone. A quick opener there to
We got a flag in a
Spencer.
bad spot.
There is a flag.
holding
Only
against
against
UT.
UT. That'll be interesting to see whether they take this or not.
They're going the wrong direction, Doug.
Well, they got a choice here of being 3rd and 10 or being 2nd and half the distance is going to be.
That'd be 3rd and 12 or 2nd and
Well, they took the
22.
penalty, so it's going to be 2nd and
22.
22.
Well, really find themselves in the hole here. They need a big play right here. Got double wing. Albert
play.
back to throw. Got a little pass play.
Got to get by him. He did. He's got some running room.
Brings it back up to the original line of scrimmage and maybe picks up about a yard. Looks like it'll make it 3rd and 9.
Brought down that time by Densmore, number 32, and number 30, Camila Quintana. Well, we called
Nice little play that time.
We've called Quintana's name quite a bit here. Well, we're 3rd and 10. Had some success. We've had some success running the outside.
Yeah. Ball's on 24-yard line. A double wing again. The
Pitch
play to
He's
Taylor.
got room.
Cuts
He's
up.
got room.
He's going to go.
Densmore's
Densmore
between
to
him.
catch him. Nice cut. He's going to get caught from behind by Hulk.
Great play by UT.
And finally, the Panthers get a little action here and move the ball all the way down to about the, what are we looking at there, Doug? 20, 25-yard line?
I think we're inside the 25 at the 23.
Big play for the Panthers there. They were looking at 3rd and 10, and that's what they needed there.
We got about a 50-yard run that time by Sean Taylor, just running off tackle. A bit of Sterling's own medicine right there. Nice run by Sean Taylor. All right, let's see if we can make something happen now.
Made a nice cut there on Densmore, but then couldn't get his speed up.
Fumble.
Loose ball. Apparently
I think Duell's got it. Boy, I tell you.
Panthers having a little trouble getting it started here.
Boy,
tonight.
this late in the season, you can't be fumbling that snap. It's going to be 2nd and about 9.
2nd down and still 10. Ball still located right.
But the Panthers are in a little better field position anyway.
Looks like the Sterling fans are getting into this.
We're in double wing again. Man in motion.
Pass play. Oh.
Oh, and he was open too.
Well, I tell you what, if it was so far in front of the intended receiver, if Densmore had stopped, he would have caught it.
Taylor was wide open. If he'd hit him with that, that'd have been a big play for him. Just hurried the pass a little bit there and
Who was that?
threw it away. Sean Taylor was the intended receiver.
All right, big play for the Panthers. I think we're in 4-down territory right here. Full house.
Back in the wishbone again.
Pitch play. Spencer.
Spencer trying to turn the corner. He does get, picks up about 5-6 yards on that, looks like.
Tackled by Densmore, as well as number 10, Josh Bone.
Brought out that time by Doug Densmore. Boy, I tell you what, that's a rugged ball player for Sterling. This kid does a lot both ways.
Yep. Looking at 4th and 6 for the Panthers.
Let's see if they have a 4th and 6 first down play.
Oh, they got one. Just a matter of will they execute here.
What are we in?
Double wing again.
Double wing.
Brooks in the single back.
Pitch play. He's got room.
He's going to go all the way. Any penalties? No, sir. Touchdown Panthers as Sean Taylor takes it in.
All right, well, UT's back on the board. They got a chance to cut this lead in exactly half.
14-6 with 9:37 to go before halftime.
That's the offensive Panthers we've seen for the last 3 weeks.
The Panthers finally draw blood here.
Well, nice blocking on the left side of the line that time for UT.
Taylor made a nice cut there on that to make that run.
Well, it's Slick over there and
Keller.
Slick and Keller. Nice job.
Gorman to kick.
What do we got?
Everybody relax.
Looks like we got a whistle from one of the officials, but I don't see a flag.
I think the ball might have moved there, Doug. No, we got illegal procedure already.
For what? I'll bet you that's an equipment deal.
Yeah, maybe somebody didn't have his mouthpiece in or something.
I've always liked that call rather than just tell the kid to put the mouthpiece in.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're 5 yards further back.
Shouldn't mean a whole lot if they can execute the snap.
Good snap, good stop, kicks up.
I don't know.
Wide.
It's off to the right. No good. So we're looking at 14-6. Sterling.
United Township 6.
A little better drive that time. A couple of big plays on big downs. That 3rd and 10 where they run that outside veer there, and Taylor picked up about 50 yards was the big play of that drive that set up everything.
They came right back with him on the pitch play. Off the left side, and left side of the line seems to be doing something today. So UT's got his work cut out for it. Got to stop Sterling here again. Get the ball back and execute one more time. 9:37 to go in the second quarter. 14-6 Sterling.
Boy, it's hot out here tonight, Doug. My feet are just burning up. I tell you, I expect it to be cold. There's really a warm breeze blowing here. These teams really warmed it up in a hurry.
And it's going to get warmer.
Yeah. Christensen kick.
Densmore.
A high kick. Densmore takes it on the first bounce. He's got some room.
Jeez. Bring him down. So I brought down that time by number 88 for United Township.
And number 11, Ramos.
88 is Craig Brokaw. Brokaw is a 6'1", 185-pound junior.
Underwood also in on that play. So here comes the Warriors again.
All right, let's see what that defensive line of DeVries, Inman, Christensen, Ward, and Santry can do. Densmore. Brought down that time by Christensen and Inman. Gain of about 4 yards.
Warriors really set up for power running that time. They set their wing inside right by the tackle. Follow the fullback through, and they've got 2 blockers plus the line right ahead of Densmore heading into that right side. Same formation again.
Well, UT with everybody within 4 yards of the line of scrimmage except Miller.
Same play.
Nice stop.
Not a whole lot that time. Might have got a yard.
That
be 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, Underwood and Inman made a big stop right there.
Well, we'll see if we can predict here a little bit.
Well, we got 3rd down and 4.
They do like they've been doing. You're going to see either the trap to Scott Mink or the reverse here to come back to that left side again.
Well, they've shown that they want to pass again.
Nope, going to sweep Dinsmore.
Nothing. Nice stop by the entire left side of United Township's defense.
I think they should have followed our advice, Doug, but that's up to them.
All right, Miller in on the play. Inman in on the play. Christensen in on the play. It's 4th down and 1.
1.5 yards.
Looks like we're in 4-down territory for Sterling.
They got their kicker in there. No, he's going to block. We're going to see if they can draw him off sides first.
There we go. All right, back to receive for United Township is Drew.
High snap. Good long end over end.
Oh, good decision. Good in the end zone. Oh, looks like it's going to be downed on about the 1-yard line.
The referee was down before the ball was that time, Doug. It's got to be slippery down there.
Yeah, slippery field. Well, I tell you what, they had a good rush.
Well, they're calling that down on the
one.
Get in the end zone.
Yeah, down on the 1.
For United Township.
So the Panthers got their backs against the wall here.
Well, we're just kind of a Sean Taylor or a Spencer run away from being wide open again. Let's see if we can get something going off tackle on that left side again.
I'm sure they're going to try to get a little running room here. I'd look for Brooks on the first carry. Try to get a couple yards.
Pitch. Pass play. No.
Safety. Tackled the quarterback, Albert Duell, who caught the ball after it slipped out of Drew's hand. It was going to throw to a wide open receiver downfield here, and Sean Taylor.
Well, I tell you, if his arm was in motion, we just let that go. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, but it's hard to say whether his arm was forward or not because he slipped as he went to set his foot. Again, that field having a lot to do with this ball game.
Well, I tell you, a real chancy play sent in by Smith that time, but it's like you said, Taylor was wide open. We get any kind of pass down there, we got a good chance at 6.
So we're looking at 16-6 now with the 2-point safety.
Oh boy, that's a big turnaround.
Did you see who tackled the quarterback?
No, I didn't. I saw the ball pop up. I watched it.
6:35 to go in the second quarter. We're going to be punting from the 20 after a safety.
Quarterback just kind of dove to catch that popped up ball and fell on his own. It was somebody from Sterling fell by him, but I couldn't get the number.
Now back to receive for Sterling is Densmore. Oh, and we're going to kick it instead of punt it. That's unusual on a safety. Densmore's got it at the 50. Across the 45 to the 43-yard line.
Time by 60 for the Panthers.
That's Sean Keller. Christensen was also in on the play.
More that time.
All right, well, UT needs another stop.
I like that number.
Which number is that?
60.
60?
They're always good players, 60s.
Did you know somebody who was number 60?
Oh, I knew a lot of 60s, yeah.
One of them wouldn't have to play for UNI at one time, did he?
Here we go. There's that same power set, and Densmore gets the ball. The same old stuff.
Over the right side, straight ahead to Densmore.
They're going to make that play work.
I'll tell you what, that's 75, Brian Inman on the stop again, along with help from 41, Chris Underwood. And they're not moving Inman at all. They're running that off-balance line on the right side, running right at Inman, and he's just not moving.
Again, I look for some misdirection here. That's where they've had their best luck, that either that counter to Mink or
unbalanced right side again. Right up over the nose.
Straight ahead.
Scott
Nothing.
Mink.
He's met there by
Number
It's about
40,
3
Mike.
yards maybe.
That was 40, Mike Hancock on the stop and drove him back. We're looking at 3rd and 6.
Panthers need a big stop here.
Well, number 80 for Sterling brings in the play. It's Chris Devine. Wonder if he has a divine play for Sterling. Unbalanced line.
37.
Pitch. Pass play.
Densmore looking to throw the ball, and it's picked up
Intercepted.
by the Panthers.
I think that's Sean Taylor on the interception. UT will have the ball. No.
That was number 11.
Number
that
11, that's
intercepted
Brian
that.
Miller. Brian Miller, like I said earlier, he's had a great year this year. This just kind of adds to it. 40-yard line.
Big play there keeps the Panthers in this ball game with 4:38 to go in the first half, 16-6. As the Panthers come up to the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
UT needs a score.
Double wing formation again, running that a lot. Man in motion. Brooks gets the ball.
Fumble. Oh, pick it up.
They must have blown it
They
dead.
must have blown it dead, yeah. Boy, Spencer was playing soccer with that ball back there. It was soccer or handball or something. He was doing everything, but that ball was bouncing around. All right, we're going to be 2nd and 10.
I tell you, it's easy to see that any play, anything can happen on that field out there tonight.
What? One thing's for sure, and they're geared to stop us up the middle.
Well, yeah, they're out to stop Brooks. They're taking Brooks out of the game so far. Let's see what kind of adjustments they make here. I think that's why you're seeing the double
Pass
wing.
play. Intended that time for Sean Taylor. Oh, was caught. That's number 25. 25 was it 22? 22, Kyle Ivey on the interception. It was intended for Sean Taylor. Overthrown. Boy, I tell you, we haven't had a good pass play yet.
Albert just hurrying that a little bit there. If he'd just taken his time, he was open again. He could have put it right on him. 1st and 10, Sterling. Come up the power I this time.
UT's seeing a little something different. Densmore, though, that's nothing different.
Looked to me like too many men on the line of scrimmage, but I guess not.
I think it was brought down that time by number 40, Mike Hancock, and number 31, Matthew Harris.
Gets about 4 yards in the carry. Be 2nd down and 6.
In with the play for Sterling is number 3, Shane Lutz.
Sterling's showing a little different look now.
Now they're experimenting a little bit, trying to find out what's going to work after the 2 big plays in the first quarter. They've really kind of been held.
No, wing right with an I formation.
Pass play. He's looking for Lutz downfield.
What are we going to call here?
Well, he ended up throwing that to number 88, Kit Kiersgaard, but we got a flag on the play.
If you're going for the ball, that's not interference.
Well, I'll tell you what, if this is pass interference, there's going to be one upset UT defensive coach.
Yep. My, oh my. There's no doubt about it. He was trying to catch that ball. Yeah. He was standing in front of the receiver.
Well, what are they doing here? There should be 15 from the, yeah, it is 15 from the spot of the snap. So it's going to be 1st down on about the 32-yard line, 33 rather.
Big break for Sterling there on that play. That ball was just up for grabs.
All right, we got 2:45 to go in the second quarter. Big break for Sterling. UT's got to come up with a stop.
Power I again.
Pass.
Straight
looking
back.
for 33. Got him.
Get the ball to Hauk, and they do.
Brought down that time by first hit by Brian Miller.
Gets about 8 yards on the play.
Nice pickup on that play of about 8 yards.
They've been out.
2nd down and 2.
2nd and 2 for Sterling.
That was a nice play that time, number 33. Chris Hauk was wide open, gave him the ball, 8-yard gain.
I have like 6 mercies.
Another pass play.
No, got a draw.
Densmore.
He's
Room to
going all
run,
the
that's
way.
6.
Touchdown, Sterling. Nice draw play, well set up that time. Densmore had open center field and took good advantage of it.
Well, Damon Swanner had a tackle. I had a shot at him, but put a little move on him, went left, and that was just about it.
22-6, Sterling with the commanding lead here with 1:59 to go in the first half. There's too many mistakes so far for the Panthers.
You look back, and big play was the safety, and that had the potential of being a touchdown at the same time. Slipped, and still made it.
Well, that was almost blocked that time.
Well, when it's going good, it's going good. When it's going good, you can slip while you're making the extra point attempt and still put it through the post.
That makes the score 23-6, Sterling.
1:59 to go in the second quarter.
Everything going Sterling's way here in the first half.
Well, right now, Sterling is thinking we got a home game in the playoffs. UT's got to find a way to stop them, or this is going to be their last game.
117. That's 075.
Did you get in the 50-50, Brian?
Yeah, I did.
You might have been a winner.
In your program, that's page 33.
We don't have any pictures.
All right, well, Kiersgaard is teeing the ball up while Brian looks for his 50-50 ticket. And back to receive deep for UT is Ron Drew. Well, did you get a winner?
No winner tonight. Oh, well.
Well, maybe you'll win the lottery.
My luck's going the way the Panthers are so far here.
We'll go in a different quadrant.
Well, we need something big to happen here. Maybe a good return.
How about a Ron Drew run for a touchdown?
Yeah, that'd do it. Little squib.
Is that Taylor or Spencer over there? Taylor. Oh, he's got room. He's got the kicker to beat.
And he's got him.
Hauk straggling down for the big run for the Panthers.
Panthers inside the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. And who was that?
Chris Hauk. Chris Hauk. Turned him to the sideline and was able to hold on.
There's Ron Drew on that carry.
Carried that, Taylor.
No, Taylor. Sean Taylor.
Taylor did?
Yeah, Taylor picked it up at about the 20. Broke right and got in the open and had only Hauk to beat. Hauk was able to push him to the sideline and hang on.
He just got a piece of shirt there.
Nope.
Or he'd have been
Big
gone.
play for the Panthers. Lots of time.
Panthers need to score here before half. Inside
Spencer.
countered Spencer.
Nice
He's
run.
loose. He's still running. He's going to get about 5-6 yards off of this.
Oh, and he got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Did a nice job keeping his feet going that time.
1:41 to go in the second quarter. Spencer got out of bounds. Boy, nice run. Just kept those legs churning. Wouldn't give up.
Big opportunity for the Panthers now to get back in this ball game with a score here.
Full house backfield. Boy, looked like we had a tough time with that ball, but it looks like it's going to be 3rd and about 1.
Who was that?
That was Ben Brooks up the middle.
They were trying to find a way to get Brooks into this offense, I think, and they did that time. He was able to get about 3 yards off of that. Be 3rd and 3.
Boy, running is tough up the middle against this Sterling team, though. In motion pitch. Spencer.
Spencer's going to be real close to the first down.
No, it's Taylor. I'm sorry, Sean Taylor.
Taylor carried before, not Brooks.
Taylor carried that time.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout to bring in the chains for a measurement. 1:03 to go.
I believe Taylor would have scored that time if he'd have cut it up right there. Yeah, Brooks carried the previous carry. Looks like they're going to be
close.
short.
Short by about an inch, it looks like.
I'm sure the Panthers will go for it here.
Yeah. You're looking at a quarterback sneak here, or you're looking at Brooks up the middle. 103 or 103 to go in the second quarter. Clock's going to be wound. But UT has all of its timeouts left, so we've got a light year left to go here. Plenty of time for the Panthers to score.
Well, they need the first down first, and that's been tough to do.
Second man through.
I don't think he made it. He might have made it. I don't know. He spent his whole time trying to catch that ball.
Yeah, I think Taylor must have made first down. They're going to bring him in again and measure him again, though.
I don't know. He spent most of his time trying to get his hands on that ball.
Boy, Brooks looked like he might have been the man to give the ball to that time.
Well, I believe he'd have got the first down easy if he gets the ball, but he had a little trouble getting the ball that time. I don't believe he got it.
Oh, boy. First down, Panthers.
First down,
yes.
Panthers. Big first down.
Yes.
This could be a real big plays for the Panthers here before halftime if they could score here.
There was no doubt in my mind. I thought it was first down all the way, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, the Panthers have been putting 30, 40 points a ball game up on the scoreboard, so you got to believe if they make some adjustments at halftime like they normally do, they still do have a chance that they'd score here.
All right, full house backfield. I like Brooks. Timeout, Sterling. Well, it's a big situation. 23-6, 46 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Let's take a little break here, and we'll be back when the action takes over. Seconds left before halftime, 23-6, and the Panthers are down to about the 4-yard line. First and 10.
Full house. Spencer,
touchdown. Spencer, straight ahead. Big hole off that left side there. Keller and Moons and Slick doing an excellent job moving them out down there.
Well, UT2 taking advantage of them keying on Ben Brooks and just ran right away from Ben to the left side. Now, if I'm UT, you got to go for two, I think.
Yeah, I think so. After giving up two and the situation the way it is, don't have that much to lose.
In fact, I kind of like the last play. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I guess they liked it too.
Touchdown. All right, there's the two-point conversion. Well,
two-point conversion.
Maybe we should just run that the whole game.
23-14 with 43 seconds to left before halftime as the Panthers come back to make this a little better looking score.
All right, well, they're pumped up on the sidelines, get a defensive stop here, and go in with some momentum. I'm sure that's what Coach Jim Smith is thinking.
He's got to do a good job on the special teams here and hang on.
Boy, you know, for a game that started out with a temperature of about 42 degrees and a lot of rain, we've got a big crowd here at Sterling.
Oh, yeah. When we come in, it had to have been 40, 42 degrees, wind blowing, rainy. Now it's about 75, no wind, just perfect weather.
This may be the best press box we've ever been.
If you thought about coming and haven't come out here, you really missed out because this turned out very nice.
Number 70, Christensen.
Christensen be kicking off for the Panthers. Densmore's deep.
Onside.
Look for a little squib here.
No, he squibbed that ball down to about the 15.
Shows you what I know.
Densmore having
Densmore
trouble with
had
it.
a little trouble picking that up. Oh, he was down once, I believe.
Well, he's going to be down again.
Up again. That's the way they used to tackle him. You had to hold him down.
Well, he squibbed that ball down to about the 15-yard line.
Some people not too happy with the calls there. They thought he should be down. Others thought there was a late hit.
We didn't have a whistle.
That's what happens when there's no whistle. Doug, you were often accused of losing your whistle, wasn't you?
swallowed
stick
it
in
in
your
key
pocket, or-
situations, I think.
or you-
I had coaches who used to tell me if I'd just take the P out of that whistle, I'd be a lot better.
Yeah. Well, I've just, sometimes in basketball, I've blown until the P just blew right out of it. But it's halftime, gang. They're going to let this run out. We got a 23-14 ball game. Sterling leading. Lots of big plays in the first half. I mean, that was the feature, was long runs, big plays, and turnovers, including a safety by the Panthers. And the Panthers got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
All right, great half, especially if you're a Sterling Warrior. To the Panthers, you got to think about, how do I stop Densmore and Mink? And if you're Sterling, you got to think about, how am I going to stop Taylor and Spencer?
So let's take a break, and we'll be back right after half.
Calling all kids, Nickelodeon's Mega Messamania Live Tour presented by Fruit Roll-Ups is coming to your town. It's a whole new slime game. Win a private behind-the-scenes tour and meet your favorite Mega Messamaniac.
Register to win at Quad City Phone Service in Davenport.
One show Friday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Mark of the Quad Cities in Moline. Tickets at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charged at 319-326-1111.
$3 off with 2 proofs of purchase from Fruit Roll-Ups.
Come out and play!
DARE is an acronym for Drug Abuse Resistance Education. It is a drug prevention program that not only focuses on the negative aspects of drugs, but the positive side of life.
DARE teaches young people how to resist peer pressure to take drugs and to resist the pressure to join gangs.
Community schools with their local police or sheriff's department offer a 17-week DARE program to teach kids to say no to drugs and gangs. DARE to make a difference.
Diane DeBoard would love to help you plan your next party. She specializes in ethnic hors d'oeuvres and a large variety of unique cuisine. From the simplest to the most elegant affairs, call Diane DeBoard Catering.
DARE is a simple acronym for Drug Abuse Resistance Education. It's a drug prevention program that not only focuses on the negative aspects of drugs, but also on the positive side of life.
DARE helps teach young people how to resist peer pressure to take drugs and to resist the pressure to join gangs.
Community schools with their local police department offer the 17-week DARE program.
DARE to make a difference.
Calling all kids, Nickelodeon's Mega Messamania Live Tour presented by Fruit Roll-Ups is coming to your town. It's a whole new slime game. Win a private behind-the-scenes tour and meet your favorite Mega Messamaniac.
Register to win at Skateland in East Moline.
One show Friday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Mark of the Quad Cities in Moline. Tickets at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charged at 319-326-1111.
$3 off with 2 proofs of purchase from Fruit Roll-Ups.
Come out and play!
Well, welcome back, everybody. We got about a minute to go here before the second half's going to begin. The teams are out here warming up. Doug, you collected some stats from the Mr. Times himself here, didn't you?
Courtesy of the Quad City Times.
You betcha. They take good care of us.
You know, these stats are accurate. All right. For UT, Taylor, 6 carries, 88 yards. Spencer, 6 carries for 50 yards. We're 1 for 4 passing for 9 yards. For Sterling, Densmore has 13 carries for 56 yards. Mink has 4 carries for 76 yards. Hauk 1 carry for 29 yards, and they also are 1 for 4 passing for 8 yards. That pass complete to Hauk. Both teams have thrown an interception, and we're down right now 23-14. UT scored just before half. It's been a big play ball game so far. Let's see what happens in the second half. Somebody's got to make some defensive stops and stop the teams from the big plays. There's been 50 and 55-yard gainers that have broken this thing or scored, resulted in scores for both teams.
Well, that and the slippery conditions has caused a few kickers to fall down, and one safety probably to happen because a man slipped and he went to throw the ball. Stuff like this, it's really caused a lot to happen. Is it still raining out there? Does anybody know? Is it sprinkling or is it?
No. Looks like it's cleared up, but boy, you know, when it gets down to around 40 degrees like that, and we've had rain on and off all day, those conditions are still not going to be great for footing. Although both teams really have been pretty successful running off tackle and running around end.
Well, the Panthers will be receiving here. This first series is big for them. Over the years, the Panthers have usually made pretty good adjustments at halftime, so we'll see if they can execute here early in the third quarter.
Back to receive for the Panthers is Ron Drew. The up men are Spencer and Taylor.
Kit Kiersgaard will be kicking off for the Warriors, and we're about to get underway, Doug.
Well, UT's got a chance to carry that momentum on farther. They got the score late in the second quarter, brought themselves within 9 points. If they can score again, we're going to have ourselves a real ball game. Spencer on the receiving end at the 8-yard line.
Number 20.
All right, brought down that time by number 10. Number 10, Josh Bohms, and number 58, Luke Durst.
Who?
Durst.
So I thought you said.
Durst, it was something like that. It's Luke Durst.
Guys, we apologize to the mom and dads. We're trying, you know. Here we go, Panthers. The wishbone. Brooks gets the carry, the first man through. Picks up about 3 yards on the play. And that's just about the best movement that they've had on being able to give the ball to Brooks here.
Brought down that time by Jason Folsom. Jason's a 6'2", 240-pound senior.
I imagine they've made some adjustments to try to get Brooks in this ball game to be able to carry that ball. Second down and about 7. Steve Lopez brings a play in for the Panthers. We're in the wishbone with a split out.
Pitch play,
Spencer. Spencer. They're waiting on him over there in the corner, but
He's
he
got
misses
room
the tackle.
outside.
He's
That's
going to
be
get the
first down.
Poor tackling that time for Sterling, or Spencer wouldn't have picked up anything that time. He made a nice move, outran him to the corner, and picks up a.
Densmore was running loose on our backfield and really had a chance to take Spencer down, but he got a little straight arm, and then with his good quickness, Jeff got around to the outside. I thought we had first down here. Looks like it's going to be third and about 1.
Third and about a yard, huh?
No, there's not going to be a measurement. Third down and 1.
So he must have stepped out of bounds. Hard to tell from here.
Boy, the UT fans didn't particularly like that spot.
No, I don't suppose.
First down.
And more.
First and 10 Panthers as Spencer picks up the first down up to the 40-yard line.
He's held down by Chris Houck.
Brought down that time by Houck. First down Panthers.
Panthers having pretty good luck off the left side of that offensive line about any time they need short yardage there.
All right, well, UT is on the move. 10:40 to go in the third quarter. First down on the 40.
Panthers really need to have a nice drive here, right here in the beginning of the third quarter, to get back in this ball game.
They're back in the wishbone. Spencer, made his own running room. Again, took a no gain and turned it into about a 3-yard gain. It was a little squirt off the left side. Well, right now, Sterling has got about 9 guys within about 3 yards of the ball, just trying to jump up there and stuff the run. Let's see what UT does to counteract that.
Looks like second and about 8. They only give him 2 yards on that.
All right, we got 8 guys right up. Linebackers looking to blitz.
Double wing, man in motion. Brooks gets the ball straight ahead, keeps the legs going. First and 10 Panthers.
Nice job. Brought down that time by number 22 for Sterling. That's Kyle Ivey. 5'11", 145-pound junior, 145 pounds. He didn't have much to do but hold on.
Ben really getting those knees up there and keeping those legs going that time. Tough, hard run that time.
Well, you know, with Sterling coming up to stop the run the way they are, anytime we can get through that first line of defense, we got a good shot.
Double wing again with Brooks in the backfield. Man in motion. Pitch.
Nothing.
He played the pitch perfect this time. Scott Mink, number 45, did an excellent job of playing that pitch man that time and dumps the Panthers for about a 6-yard, 7-yard loss.
Boy, you know, with that many people rushing, I don't know if you want to be running pitch plays out there. We're either going to pass the ball or break through that line of scrimmage quickly. Now we're second down right now in about 20.
Well, that play was working the whole first half, so you can see where Sterling's made the adjustments here.
Sorry, it looks like 2nd and 17.
Double wing again. Look for Brooks.
Counter.
Inside counter to Taylor.
Nice run.
He gets about 6 of it back.
Picks up about 6 on that play.
It's going to be 3rd down and 12. Big play for the Panthers coming up here.
Brought down that time by number 10, Josh Bohms. Well, so far we haven't shown that any real ability to pass. So you got to wonder if it's going to be a counter, something to Spencer around end.
Panthers spreading it out a little bit.
Looks like passing situation.
I don't look for him to pass in a double wing, though.
Oh, boy.
Sean Keller got an early start that time. And that'll be 5 against the Panthers.
That's going to make it 3rd and about 18.
Now you just don't want to make a big mistake right here. I look for a running play here. Something fairly simple.
7:54 to go.
Maybe Brooks right up the middle.
Same play, we're going to pass. Screen play, nothing. Looking for Spencer out there. But Jeff really didn't have a chance at getting that ball well overthrown.
Albert just hurrying his passes a little bit tonight.
That leads United Township 4th down.
Of course, there's a good rush on him. Of course, that's what you're supposed to have with a screen like that. But you're right, just too quick. We got a timeout here. Got a player down on the field for Sterling. That's number 44, Jason Mendoza. Jason is a 6'1", 175-pound junior. Looks like he's going to be okay. Panthers are back to kick.
Here we go. We got Densmore deep, so we got a threat there for high snap.
Good punt. Take a Panther bounce. Does. Looks like we're going to be at about the 21-yard line.
No return. Sterling, 1st and 10.
Well, we had an end-over-end punt on it, but it took a Panther bounce and pretty good field position right now for the UT defense.
Sterling really in there that time. I thought they had an opportunity to block that kick. It was pretty close. So we'll see what kind of adjustments was made here by the offense. Got Hauksbud way out to the right this time.
Nothing. Up the middle, stop there. Looks like Christensen on the stop along with Inman.
The handoff goes straight ahead to Mink, number 45, on the tackle, number 75.
But the Panthers were kind of ready for that inside trap again that time on Mink.
I tell you what, Inman having a great game today in that defensive line for the Panthers. He's really working hard, and they just have not been able to get any yardage running anywhere close to him today.
Oh, we're in a power I again.
Yeah, look for pass.
Hawks split out. Same play they ran earlier. Nice job.
Looks like about a 9-yard gain.
Gonna be very
brought
close
down
to
by
first
Miller.
down.
Brought down by Brian Miller that time. Brian looks like we're playing a little far off that guy. They're running that little swing pass out there. This is the 2nd time
That's
for
a
it.
dangerous pass as far as in the flat there. If you go to the well one too many times there, that could go the other way with Brian Miller over there.
All right, well, we're 3rd and 1. UT looking for a stop. 6:16 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Look for the power running here. Dinsmore will get the ball here, I would bet.
Boy, it looks like Sterling has gone to really splitting the field out on the Panthers. Oh,
quarterback.
I don't know.
Keeper, I don't think he made it.
Depends on the spot. I think it looks like it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah.
All right, brought
4th
down
and 1.
Brought down that time by number 41, Chris Underwood.
Looks like they're going to measure.
That's a good spot. He got it. He got it.
He did. Sterling got a good spot on it.
Yeah. I've been noticing the spots all night. They've been a little different here.
Well, we got a measurement, 5:44 to go. And it looks like 4th down. It's short, 4th and inches.
So Sterling's got a decision here whether to go for it or not.
What's Max Gomer going to do? He's down in his own territory. Doesn't want to turn the ball over to the Panthers down there.
I don't think they're going to go for it here.
Going to go for it. What are we doing going back? No kidding. Ron Drew says, Sean, let's get up here.
Well, all they got to do is get another spot like that, and they've got a 1st down.
All right, we're winding the clock and ready to go. 4th down play. Should be power against power. Trying to draw him off. 1st down. 1st down, Sterling.
Didn't get much, but he got enough.
1st down, Sterling. Credit to nice blocking up front.
Brought down that time by number 34 for UT. 34 is Ryan Lemon.
Sterling with the 1st down yardage.
Well, Sterling pulls off a big 4th down play there that could have really cost them if they didn't make that.
All right, UT still looking for a stop. Oh, nice fake. Nice play. Scott Mink brought down from behind by Damon Swanner. Swanner caught him from behind.
Nice play by Sterling that time.
Good play action pass. They had a nice fake inside that time to Densmore and pretty much froze everybody.
A lot of people didn't know where that ball was that time.
Nice play by Sterling. And there we are with another big play situation. They're down at the 30-yard line. And after that, we're 1st down on the 15.
16 and 35, 51 yards.
Now the Panthers need a big play here. Somebody needs to step up and make a big play.
Well, you know, they're really splitting the field out against the Panthers and gone to that power
gets the
I.
ball.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
No, looks like he didn't make it.
No, he's right down there. 1st and goal. Be about some way the way that's marked, Doug, it makes you think that you're in the end zone there. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
From here?
Because there's no real clear goal line down there.
Yeah, you can't see that goal line at all. And
the best stripe is at the 5.
The 5 looks like the goal line somehow.
Now, the Sterling cheerleaders are saying, "What do you want?" And the fans are yelling, "We want a touchdown." Option Tracy going to be strung out. Looks like about the 5-yard line. We're going to have a loss of about 2.
My, oh my, oh my. I was kind of surprised with that call.
Lost one.
I'd have thought that we just, if you're a Sterling fan, you just kept pounding that baby right straight ahead.
Boy, having real success with Densmore up there going straight ahead or off tackle. And then they run the quarterback Tracy out wide. UT just strung him out, and Lemon finally made the tackle.
For Densmore to get it here again.
Densmore brought down at the 3. Brought down that time by number 51 for UT. Brian Mullins.
So it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Looks like
Panthers
3rd and 3.
are trying to make a goal line stand here.
Well, I know who I'd hand the ball off to again. Pass. In the end zone. Intercepted!
Big
Intercepted!
turnover.
Brian Miller with his 2nd pick of the day. UT's going to have the ball at the 20-yard line.
So the Panthers dodge a big bullet here.
Big play.
Always amazes me to watch some of these teams move down the field and get down there to the 3-yard line and forget how they got there. Mercy.
Well, Brian Miller with his 2nd interception of the day, and boy, no interception this year any bigger than that one, while the Panthers fighting in this game to try to make a playoff berth. 3:17 to go. They're down by 9. Let's see if that gives them some momentum here. Spencer.
Nothing much there. Defensive line, Sterling did an excellent job that time plugging the hole. They're going to give him about a yard. Be 2nd and 9. Boy, Sterling's defense just seems to get tougher and tougher up front there, Doug.
Well, they're making good plays. That time brought down by really the entire right side of the line, led by Mink.
Panthers in the double wing usually get a man in motion here with a pitch.
Handoff up front. Brooks, 1st down yardage.
Brooks getting some tough yardage tonight, really tough yardage. Did an excellent job keeping those legs going that time.
Brought down that time by 32, Densmore.
1st and 10 Panthers.
And number 22, Kyle Ivey on the tackle.
Panthers are on about the 32-yard line. They really need a drive here.
Well, I'll tell you what, right now Ben Brooks is getting some running room as looks like the adjustment made by Sterling is to shut down Taylor and Spencer. Brooks straight ahead again. Looks like a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Left side of Sterling's line, stacking the play up that time. And right at the bottom of the pile is number 30, Camilo Quintana.
So we're looking at 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers.
Well, Quintana's had a pretty good game for Sterling today.
Well, Sterling's did a fine job on defense for the yardage and the scores that the Panthers have been putting up the last half of the season here. They've done a pretty good job of holding them down.
Pass. Up top. Oh, boy, overthrown by 15 yards.
He was open again there. Again, just hurrying those passes just a little much.
Well, you got to wonder right now if we're in 4-down territory. We're 1:27 to go in the 3rd quarter, down by 9 points. Let's see what we can come up with here. Spencer slips, but the handoff's to Taylor. He's got room. 1st down, Taylor. Trying to outrun Densmore.
Big play for the Panthers and big 1st down play there on that inside counter. Sean Taylor takes it all the way down to about the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Panthers.
All right, we got about a 36-yard, 37-yard gain that time, and there's that counter off the left side. Worked so well in the 1st half. They brought it out, worked again well. Taylor really hitting the line quickly with a lot of speed.
Big play for the Panthers that time.
All right,
They've had trouble establishing themselves this game a whole lot with the inside running game at all.
That counter's worked real well and worked real well again now. All right, 1st down Panthers. Let's stay on the ground, guys.
Oh, they're stacked up there, really stacking against the run. Ben Brooks is going to get the ball. Gets about 2 or 3. We'll see how they mark it.
Looks like we're just trying to make Sterling honest with those plays. You pretty much got to do that, I guess, in order to open up your plays to the outside and let the counters work.
Need to be spotting the defenses as Sterling really jumps into that 8-9 men in the box there at times. That leaves those quick hits open if they could just complete one of those.
All right.
A little more spread out defense this time. Taylor gets a hole.
Running room, boy, running hard.
Close to a first down.
I think we got the first down. All right, Doug Densmore on the tackle, and things are looking better for the Panthers here as the defensive backs for Sterling seem to be leading the team in tackles.
And Densmore's making way too many tackles in this ball game.
Well, we got 3 seconds to go. We're going to end the quarter right here with UT down by 9 points, but on the run. First down on the 15-yard line.
Calling all kids, Nickelodeon's Mega Messamania Live Tour presented by Fruit Roll-Ups is coming to your town. It's a whole new slime game.
We're choosing teams, and everyone gets to play.
Help me control the slime. It's Nickelodeon's biggest store ever.
$3 off with 2 proofs of purchase from Fruit Roll-Ups.
One show Friday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Mark of the Quad Cities in Moline. Tickets at the box office, Ticketmaster, or charge at 319-326-1111.
Come out and play.
Diane DeBoard would love to help you plan your next party. She specializes in ethnic hors d'oeuvres and a large variety of unique cuisine. From the simplest to the most elegant affairs, call Diane DeBoard Catering.
Okay, so we're starting the fourth quarter as both teams take the field.
Well, the Sterling fans are trying to get the defense up.
The game's really going to sound dead tonight because we're in a soundproof box here. It's about 70 degrees in here. And you can't hardly hear the fans, but Sterling fans are trying to get their team up there ready to go.
All right, well, we're waiting for the referee to give us the start, and there we go.
Panthers in their wishbone. Second man through.
Fumble, Sterling ball.
Gets the ball.
Who carried?
Scott Mink falls on the ball.
Who got the handoff?
Boy, oh boy. First down on the 15, all the momentum in the world. And we can't get the handoff
I think
done.
Spencer was supposed to get the handoff, but
oh, it looked like he hit him in the hip with it.
It hit him in the hip, yeah.
All right, we need a big defensive stop to stay in this ball game. Too many mistakes for the Panthers tonight. Play action pass, they got it. Oh, grounding, that's got to be intentional. There's the flag.
Yeah, he's getting intentional.
There's the flag. There was absolutely no receivers out there, and Tracy just threw the ball to avoid the sack, and they're going to pick up the intentional grounding penalty here.
And lost it down, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks like it's a spot foul, so they're going to go half the distance to the goal line from the spot of the foul. Intentional grounding, loss of down, second down, and forever to go for Sterling.
So the Panthers got to look out for that big play again here, and they got a chance to keep some field position if they can pin Sterling deep here and hold him here.
Well, they didn't take the play action fake like they did earlier in the game, and had a good rush on the quarterback that time. He made a mistake by just flinging the ball out there. You got to believe Densmore is going to get the ball here to go try to get some room. Wrong pass play.
Screen.
Densmore got room to run.
Go.
Going to be caught from behind by Drew. Boy, I tell you, just one big play after another by both teams. UT's got them down Second down and 27 yards to go.
Where they spot it.
And really don't do a very good job of covering the screen.
38-yard line, 1st and 10, Sterling. Well, that was an excellent screen setup there. Had good blocking out in front of him. He could have went all the way there. Drew did well just to catch him.
Well, we got about 11 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Things are looking pretty dim for the Panthers. Densmore straight ahead.
It's about 2.
Brought down by Christensen and
Second down and 7. The ball spotted.
Inman.
Well, the Panthers need a big play here. Needs to make something happen. Looked like they had done a good job there.
Right.
Sterling really doing a nice job mixing up their plays. That screen pass was a perfect time for it.
Another pass play.
The same old play that they've been running over there. This time he misses him.
Intended for Houck, and Houck trying to make the diving reception, just couldn't hold on to the ball.
3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. Here we are with another big play for the UT defense. In with the play for Sterling, number 90.
That little flat pass
Number 80, Chris Devine. Rather.
Houck has been open all night. Looks like they could run that anytime.
UT in a 5-2. Pass play. Draw play. Good call. 1st down and more. Doug Densmore. Going to be brought down that time by number 11, Brian Miller. There's a flag on the play. Holding
against Sterling. That ball's going to come back.
The preliminary call is...
The holding was in the backfield, so that's going to be way back.
Oh, yeah, that'll really put him in the hole. Look at where that flag is, because it's going to be from the spot of the foul.
Boy, you got to really give it to Sterling on all their big plays whenever they really needed it. The draw play has worked, the screen passes worked, the reverses worked. They've executed all their big plays well.
Do a real nice job blocking. And Max Gomer seems like he's always come up with the right call, hasn't he, all day long, or all night long?
Yeah. I'd look for another screen pass here.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're, again, here we are at 3rd and about 22 or 25 yards. We just need to keep them inside that territory right now. Pass play, fake, going up top for Houck, overthrown.
The pass intended for 33, Chris.
So, it looks like the Warriors will be punting.
Miller again uncovering. 4th down.
The Panthers dodged the bullet again there on that draw play.
Well, Brian Miller, nice job, step for step with Houck that time. Didn't let him get behind him. Pass was overthrown. UT is going to have good field position.
Here's guard back into punt formation.
Need something big to happen here if you're a Panther fan.
Looks like we're going to put the rush on here. Ooh. Oh, no. No flag because he did a nice job of holding him up.
The ball rolls out at about the 38.
Underwood.
That was as gentle as I've ever seen a man placed on the carpet.
Oh, boy. You know, he was UT player was just eye for eye with that referee. Yeah. Oh, like, you're not going to throw that, are you?
He did everything but pet him as he set him down. Very gentle. So it's 1st and 10 Panthers, and it's getting 9 minutes and 36 seconds to go. The Panthers need a score, and they need it bad.
Pitch. That's Spencer.
Spencer gets good yardage here.
Looks like we're going to be about 2nd and 5.
Chris and Mendoza.
Well, I must see these wrong or something. I could have swore he was across that white line before he fell.
Well, it's been hard
Am I
to
looking
tell.
at this wrong or what?
It's been hard to tell today. think it must be something to do with our position here, directly above the 50-yard line.
And the fact we're in such a warm place here.
I don't know. I don't think we got delay of game. I think what we've got here is an offensive guy lined up over the ball.
Procedure.
Yeah, number 71 for the Panthers that time, David Freeman, looked like he was over the nose of the ball, breaking the plane there. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. Another mistake.
2nd and 8 and another mistake. Nice, Doug.
I've got this knack.
I got to deal with a poet. Here goes the Panthers.
Inside
Give it to
handoff.
Brooks right up the middle. Fumble.
Not again.
Got it.
Sterling thinks they got the ball.
And they do.
And they do. And that's been the name of this game, is turnovers the whole way.
That's number 45, Scott Mank.
Turnovers
up
has just
big.
killed the Panthers.
Well, you know, I tell you what, we've had turnovers and mistakes today.
How many is that?
That's just
4, 5, 4.
5 fumbles.
5 turnovers, 3 lost for the Panthers. I don't believe Sterling's turned it over at all.
Well, we've had Sterling's had the 2 interceptions. Miller's picked up both 2 interceptions. All right, hog-tied that time by number 31,
Harris.
Matthew Harris.
Linebacker come up and did a nice job on that play for the Panthers. About a half a yard they're going to give him on that.
2nd and 10, but boy, time right now is as big an enemy as Sterling is for the Panthers. We're at 7:55 to go in the 4th quarter.
That's marked for 75 yards.
All right, Tracy ducking under center. UT trying to find a way to stop him.
Dinsmore, nice hole off the right side. Carries the tackler for about 3 more yards.
That was Ryan Lemon who just kind of jumped on him and took that ride for 3 yards. We got 3rd down and 2, or 3rd and 3 for the Sterling Golden Warriors. Sterling coming into this game 7-1, ranked 5th in Class 4A, and showing tonight why they've been ranked 5th. Very few mistakes. We take away the 2 interceptions, and they just haven't made many mistakes today. Big plays, good running. Second man through. 1st down, Sterling.
Dinsmore again off that right side. Gets the 1st down. And Sterling's putting this ball game away.
Brought down that time by Underwood.
30.
1st down on the 30 for Sterling.
Sterling doing a nice job of mixing up their plays.
UT needs to come up with some kind of big play here, Brian. A fumble, interception, something. Pass.
Little pass play. Taylor.
Oh, in and out of his hands. Sean Taylor had good position that time.
Really should have had that ball. I thought he was going to intercept it.
Boy, you got to wonder, up by 9 points with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, effectively running the ball.
Why they even threw it, huh?
Yeah, why the heck would you throw the ball there?
I don't know.
I mean, at this point, I think they're guaranteed home field advantage. Just get the W.
Inside counter.
Fumble.
Harris
Fumble.
right there. Looks like we got a fumble.
We have a fumble
there,
on the ball on the play.
UT got the ball.
Oh, there it is. Almost got the interception, and this time the fumble. And who else? Appropriate. Brian Edmond today. Edmonds had a great game today and caps it off with that fumble recovery. Really, they've had a very difficult time running over him. He's made a lot of tackles today, been in on a lot of plays, just playing his heart out today, Brian Edmond.
I think Harris made the hit on that inside counter. So the Panthers need to make something happen and make it happen quick.
Got some room, run into his own player.
Yeah, Brooks.
It was Ben Brooks that time, ran into Fagerland, who was blocking for him down there.
If he could have got outside there that time, he might have went. Brooks has got more speed than you'd think for a fullback. He can move if he gets out there.
First down, 5:50 to go for the Panthers. If we can go mistake-free, we can score here and maybe have a chance. Pass play. Outside to Taylor, who slips and falls down. Looks like it's going to be a loss of about 3 yards for the Panthers, where it's going to be 2nd and 13.
I think the Panthers need to screw on about a half-inch longer cleat and dig in. Lots of slipping.
Is stickum still legal? You know, you used to give that stuff that you'd put on your hands.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think
they
it's
need it
legal
on their
anymore.
And you get stuck to the ground, and where you going then? Come on, Doug. Were you a lineman?
I was, yes.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, no!
Sterling's got
but
the
we got
ball.
a dead ball. We have a dead ball play here. We got a flag up from the line judge. That's either going to be offsides or it's going to be illegal motion. All right, it's going to be encroachment by the Panthers.
And they got a break there.
They did, because it's a dead ball situation. The fumble doesn't count. If you call it a break, it's going to be now 3rd and 18.
Well, 3rd and 18 is better than 1st and 10 for Sterling, I'd say, if you're a Panther fan. 5:02 to go, 23-14. Warriors lead the Panthers.
Timeout UT while they think about what are they going to do here.
They
3rd
need
and
a
18.
3rd and 18 play, and they're going to go over there, and Coach Smith's going to look in that playbook and see if he can find one.
I think he's got a 3rd and 18 play. It's called counter to Taylor. All right, 5:02 to go in the 4th quarter, 23-14 Sterling.
It's 2nd and 18.
But it's a long way across that other side of the field. Be able to read that. 2nd and 18,
yeah,
let's
they
take a
moved
break.
That back. Okay, here we go. Action starting again with 5:02 to go. Panthers got the ball, and they need a big play.
The Sterling fans yelling for defense. Taylor in motion, handoff to Spencer.
He gets about half of it back.
Look like Spencer is down at about the 47-yard line.
Be 3rd and 9. You got to figure at this point the Panthers are going to go on 4th too, so.
Taylor in motion. Well, I tell you, you know.
Good adjustment at halftime there by Sterling. They've really been playing attention to that pitch and playing it very well.
Now it's going to be 4th and about 15. And the pitch play has really had a hard time. Scott Mink playing it well that time. Sterling using the good overall team speed to contain the pitch in the 2nd half. All right, Fagerland in with a play. UT with their backs against the wall.
They need the play of the night. Inside counter to Taylor again.
He's got room.
He's got some room. He's got the first down. He's going to go. He's going to go away. Yes! Down, Panthers. I've never seen a game with so many big plays.
Holy cow.
Mackerel.
That's a 53-yard touchdown run. Taylor, with that play to the left side, cut back against the grain, picked up some blocking, and ran it all the way.
So with 3:33 to go in the 4th quarter, the Panthers pull within 3.
We got a 3-point ball game right now, and you got to wonder if they're going to kick it or go for 2. At this point, it seems like the safe thing to do would be to kick the ball.
Yeah, I would think.
Kick the ball.
Then you only take the field goal to win. But they're going for 2.
Boy, oh boy.
Maybe they're going for 3.
Got it.
And yes, 2 they got. And the quick opener to Spencer off the left side, and they draw within 1 point with 3:33 to go.
All right, another defensive stop. What we asked for the last time, an interception or a fumble. We almost got the interception, then we got the fumble.
This whole second half has just been one big back and forth out here in the field with each team giving the ball up and not too many big plays being made.
All right, well, I vote for a fumble on the kickoff. On the way back, UT recover the ball.
Well, what do you think, Doug? Will they try an onside kick with 3:33, or are you going to kick the ball deep?
I think I'm going to continue to kick the ball. 3:35 is a lot of time. You get a stop with 3:35, and you got a chance to score, especially the way this ball game is going. UT has 2 timeouts left, so really a lot of time if they can make a stop on the first series of downs. Well, right now Sterling is thinking onside kick. Got everybody up front is either numbered 20, 30, 42, and all their sure-handed people up front.
Sterling could have probably had at least another minute off of this clock if they had kept the ball on the ground that last series that they had the ball down there.
Well, we're teeing it up sideways. So I don't think it's going to be a squib kick. I think we're going to try to get it up over the top of that.
We're going to kick it hard on the ground and see what happens here, looks like.
Yeah, just over the top. Oh, good bounce for UT. Densmore trying to make the field.
Don't run by him.
Oh. Yes.
Big hit down there by number 6 for the Panthers. Pete Doak was down there. Gets a big hit on there.
All right, well, we got 3:30 to go. 2 timeouts for UT. The referee winds the clock.
We're on the 21-yard line, 1st and 10, Sterling.
Need a big defensive stop. It's got to go 4 downs and punt here.
The way Sterling's been calling these plays, you know, they're a threat every play for a big play. The Panthers really got to stay home, play their positions, and be tough everywhere.
Linebackers are sneaking up.
Dinsmore off the right side.
Looks like a pick of about 3. 2nd down, 2:58 to go in the 4th quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Hancock on the tackle that time, tripping him up.
Good ball game. 23-22, 2:44. The clocks are running.
You guys got Taylor.
And Matt Reynolds comes in with a play for Sterling.
88.
Panthers have hung in this ball game after being down early and making many mistakes there. Here comes the reverse again.
He didn't call the end zone.
1st down, Sterling. Oh, look where the spot's going to be. It's not going to be 1st down. Look where the spot is. Still might be
still
1st
got
down.
A 1st down.
Yeah, 1st down.
That's the same play they ran early in the 1st half. It was a big gainer for the Panthers.
2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Panthers again with their backs against the wall. Need to come up with a fumble, some kind of a stop here.
Again, the big plays making the difference as Sterling keeps coming up, making the right call at the right time to get them big 1st downs. Inside count, little trap there to Mink.
I'm sorry, no, Mink right straight ahead. Nothing. Timeout, Panthers. You got to be aggressively defensively here. You got to be very aggressive.
Panthers really got their backs against the wall here their whole season. Standing on these last 2 minutes. Sterling brings the ball up.
Trying to draw somebody
offside. Denmore off the right side.
Boy, just
big surge there. Nice surge there. Good blocking.
Another timeout for the Panthers.
Scott Mink did an excellent job there with the fullback on the block there. So we're looking at 3rd and about 3.
Brought down that time by Hancock. And the left side of the line. There was a great surge that time by the right side of the Sterling's line.
So now there's 1:46 to go. 3rd and about 4 now as they spot the ball a little different there.
Well, if you're Sterling, what do you think? Screenplay?
And I think Sterling's going to hit that right side with Densmore again, or or come back with that reverse, one of the two. They've been getting good surge off that side.
Yeah, running the right side of their line.
If I'm the Panthers, that's what I'd want to take away from them. That and get that defensive end on this side to stay home and get across there.
Well, season's on the line right here on this play for the Panthers. First down here, UT has no more timeouts. If they're able to get a first down, pretty much take the season, and UT will go home while Sterling advances and plays at home in the playoffs. So big play right now. Panthers need a stop.
The way this game has gone, you just never know what the next play is going to bring. So the Panthers still do have a chance. They just got to come up with a big play right here. Dinsmore with the pitch.
Fourth down.
Panthers pretty well had that covered that time. We got Inman down.
Inman on the line, boy, is holding his knee. Ryan Lemon on the stop that time, and boy, you hate to see that with Brian Inman on the ground like that. He's had such a great game today. Brian's a 6'2", 200-pound junior, and he's recovered a fumble today. Been in the backfield consistently. Been in a lot of tackles today. Really done a great job. All right, 1:32 to go. The Panthers are going to get the ball back, so let's take a break now and see what happens when we come back and Sterling comes in to punt.
With 1:32 to go, so they're going to get an opportunity to try to do something here to get themselves back in this ball game. Well, only 1 point down.
It's been a wild game today, Brian, and anything can happen. We get Taylor loose or Spencer loose on one of those things. Something could really happen.
You stop the clock after a timeout? You start the clock? I've never seen that.
Well, it's not a timeout. It was a hurt lineman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're going for it. Oh, my. 4th and 5.
They're going to run it down and call it.
No, they're trying to. Oh, thank you.
65. That will stop the clock on the penalty. Yeah, I think you're right. They came up there and looked for a penalty for one of the UT Panthers to jump off sides on the count. And instead, number 65 for Sterling.
Well, you know, that was a pretty
Justin
good play,
Book
Doug, for Sterling. Really, they got some more time off the clock.
Yep.
They got from 32 down to 10 seconds there off the clock.
And appropriately, the referee's not going to start the clock on that situation. The referee's discretion in that situation, whether to start the clock or not. And I think his decision here is that they were up there just trying to delay time. They were up there trying to delay time and pick up the additional time off the clock, and now Coach Gomer is going to go out and ask him about it. He's going to say, why aren't you starting the clock? The referee is going to say, it's my decision. Well, really a good play by Max. I'm sure that most referees would have started the clock in that situation after the penalty, but that it really is a referee's discretion. If he thinks that they've done it to delay game and take advantage of the time, then it's his discretion whether to start the clock or stop it. And in this case, he's decided to keep the clock stopped.
So we're still going to get a punt here pretty soon, I get a feeling. We got 1:10 to go in this ball game. This is just like the pro games. This 1:10's been a long ball game.
All right. Well,
23-22. The Warriors still hanging on to a 1-point lead.
When UT gets the ball back, they're going to have no timeouts. And again, backs against the wall. Are they going to be able to pull it out?
Panthers could use a block right here, or a big return by Drew, which is very possible if the punt would be a line drive. Oh, almost. Almost over his head.
Nice punt. All right, it's going to be down at the 37-yard line where the Panthers are going to take over on downs with 1 minute, exactly 1 minute to go.
Lining up. Panthers lining up on the ball.
Start the clock.
Oh, baby.
They're in the wishbone.
Start the clock.
Here we go.
Oh,
Fumble.
my, what?
School kept it.
It's like a straight ahead
play,
handoff.
I'd say.
Looked like we were straight ahead handoff that time to
Back
Ben
up
Brooks.
on the ball. How many plays you going to run before you run the inside counter to Taylor again?
Pitch. Taylor.
He needs
Get
to get out of bounds.
Did he make it? Yes, he did. 28 seconds, 27. No, he didn't make it outside. Now they finally stopped the clock.
Oh, my. Little home clock there. Got about 3 seconds off of there.
Boy, it took him a long time to stop the clock. If you're UT right now, Jim Smith, and then that's what's going to happen. They're going to put some time back on the clock. Let's see what the referee is going to ask for here. UT thinks they're ready to line up on the ball. Well, what's going on?
I think they're going to move the clock back up.
They've asked to put 31 seconds back on the clock.
They got 4 seconds remaining.
Looks like.
Yep, 31 seconds back on the clock.
I thought there for a second that coach from Sterling was running the clock, but evidently he's not. There's the inside counter we were looking for.
No,
not going anywhere
nowhere.
this time.
Last play, set it up.
All right, well, the clock is running. He never got out of bounds.
Panthers got to
Fourth
snap
down.
that ball in a hurry.
They need a first down, and they need to get out of bounds with it. Pass play. Screen. Nothing.
Ball game. Excellent ball game, though, folks. 23-22. The Panthers holding Sterling scoreless in the second half and coming back to make a ball game out of this. Just too many mistakes and too many turnovers for the Panthers tonight.
Well, I'd like to recognize Panthers seniors playing today in their last game. Albert Duell, 5'8", 155-pound quarterback. Andy Sierra, a 5'10", 170-pound quarterback and defensive back. Brian Miller, who's had a great year all year long, 2 interceptions today. 5'10", 170-pound senior. Defensive back, had a great season this year. Jeff Spencer, another great season, 5'9", 165-pound defensive back and tailback. Damon Swanner, 5'11", 150-pound defensive back. Sean Taylor, a great year, 6'1", 185-pound wingback and defensive back. Chris Underwood, 5'9", 185-pound end and linebacker, another good year. Ben Brooks came out last year, really made a difference in UT's offense. Ran hard tonight, as he has all year long. He's 6'2", 220-pound fullback. Joe Slick, 6'1", 235-pound tackle, offensive and defensive. Brian Duke, a 6'2", 200-pound tackle. Scott Rasso, 5'9", 203 pounds tackle. Travis McDonald, 6'3", 165-pound end. Adam Haney, 5'9", 160-pound end and defensive end. Dan Santry, a great year, 6 foot, 185-pound end and defensive end. And finally, Craig Brokaw, 5'11", 195-pound end. Those seniors all playing their last game for United Township. Really turned this into an exciting finish. Had an opportunity to win, just couldn't quite pull it off in the end, Brian.
Now, the season's over for the Panthers for this year, but they certainly came just that close, and it just shows you how even the competition is. You can winning is just as easy as losing, just a couple points or a couple plays here and there in the season, and the Panthers would have had a playoff team without a doubt.
Well, mistakes today the key. Turned the ball over too many times, and Sterling took advantage